Hello there, Reject Nation. I'm Greg.
I'm Jonold.
This Onward trailer apparently dropped while we were out watching Rocket Man. Keep a lookout for that review, you kids who like Pixar films.
Woo! And Elton John.
Yeah, I will do a review of that R-rated musical biopic for just you children. Anyway, Onward. Oh wait, I do know about this. I talked about on the Campia show. This is the Chris Pratt Tom Holland movie.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
He said the thing about Monsters University, the director, and I was like, oh, that sounds familiar. And then now I remember it. Yeah. Okay. Cool. There's a punchline coming.
Hey, get back to work!
Cardinal.
Lizzie, down! Sorry, I didn't get a chance to walk her. Oh, bad dragon. Back to your lair.
Come, dear brother, our destiny awaits.
Okay, I'm coming.
I see you've brought sustenance for our adventure.
No, it's garbage for the trash can, and you left the lid off! Oh, shoot! Get out of here! Shoot! Ugh, unicorns.
We're going on a grand and glorious quest.
It's not a quest, it's just a really fast and strange errand.
It's totally a quest.
Tom Holland above Chris Pratt.
Yeah, man. Playing another American.
It's
Or
like
at least American accented person.
I think he's in an American accent in that Spies in Disguise trailer too.
Dude, generations of children are going to grow up not knowing that he's actually a British guy.
It looks kind of like Zootopia meets Bright.
Or like Zootopia meets Shrek a little bit without people or something like that, like with no humans.
Bright has all like the mythical creatures, and they're all living amongst us. And today, what would these mythical creatures be like in this specific society? John, you go first. What did you think?
Just the general concept of this trailer doesn't blow my mind, but just the flow of it and the way they rendered their take on, magic mythical creature world really charmed me. And actually, I don't laugh a ton. I don't always laugh at trailer jokes, but the jokes in this trailer got me. And just, I don't know, I know a vague idea of what the plot about this is supposed to be, but generally, I just enjoyed kind of getting to know the world a little bit. It felt like a nice tease to me. Here's the dynamic between our two leads. Here's a sense for the voices. I feel like in an alternate universe, Jack Black would have been the Chris Pratt character. But I don't know. It doesn't, seem like the most mind-blowing original concept from them, but I'm just really excited to see an original from Pixar again, I think is the main thing I took away from this, really. Because, I don't know. Like, I feel weird almost about prospect of Toy Story 4. Like, I have so many thoughts and weird expectations, whereas this is kind of what I enjoy the most about Pixar still is that sense of discovery and that sense that, when they're going to take me to a new world, I don't have any expectations. So I don't know. I'm curiously intrigued in a very open kind of way by this. I'm not really worried so much as I'm just like, let's go.
I don't know.
You don't? No?
That's my favorite.
I don't know.
John, that affirmation phrase. Come on, you got to have more
It's a
self-confidence.
No, think of it this way.
I don't know.
The way I put it out there is like me crossing a bridge, and each I don't know is a new stone, and it's a prompt for me to figure it out, and thus cross
Come
this
on,
little
man.
bridge of stones.
You need some self-confidence here. Yeah, this looks like a DreamWorks animation movie to me. This doesn't feel like Pixar at all.
That's
to me,
fair.
this looks like a Sherlock Gnomes kind of comedy,
That's
honestly.
also fair. It's weird, like I get you.
While I like the idea of them doing a complete original. Again, I agree with that sentiment. Simultaneously, from what we're getting just with this tease,
It doesn't feel very original.
no,
At all.
yeah,
No, I feel you.
glad you guys aren't just doing another sequel to something. Same time, it's I guess I didn't feel that charm that you're talking about.
And I totally get, like, it's an intangible thing to me. It's like, I can feel their hand on this. That's not saying much out of a teaser, you know, like, it's a flimsy way to assess this.
The animation to me looks like a lot of other styles. It looks like the films that I watch that I go, they want to be Pixar, but they're not. And that's what this looks like to me.
Yeah, it's weird. I really enjoyed watching this, but from a very objective standpoint, it doesn't have anything super new or mind-blowing to it at all. It's mostly, for me, just got by on a certain kind of charm. It does leave a very blank slate, and from what I've read of what to expect from the plot, I mean, they're striking out to see if there's a little bit of magic left in the world. I get the sense that what they're not showing us here is that this could have a potential to get kind of heavy if what I've read about the plot is true. Basically, they lost their dad at an age where they couldn't really remember him, so like that's a big drive for their characters.
I hope they
from
keep
what
it
I've
funny.
read. And so
I hope they keep it really funny.
So, with thinking about things like Up and stuff like that, you know, the more off the beaten path movies, that's what in the back of my mind gives me hope for this. But again, it's all not what's in this trailer.
Not every Pixar film has been like a great hit and can truly dive into the weight. I think what people will be most excited about is Tom Holland and Chris Pratt voice acting together. I don't know how excited to get about it. I know normally with Pixar actors, or at least when they're doing recordings, they usually don't do solo recordings. The directors are pretty intent having actors who play like Tim Allen and Tom Hanks or Toy Story. They're usually in the same booth together. So that way they could really feed off each other and work off one another. And if that's the case in how they recorded it, if I hear that, that would make me excited about them teaming up for an animated movie. If they just did their own thing and then submitted it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not as exciting to me. And it's like, yeah, it's cool. You got these famous guys' voices in here. If they're actually like having scenes together and you could feel that, that would be something where I would really much look forward to. My first thought was the films I said at the top.
Yeah, no, I get you. 100%. Yeah. I thought of Shrek first thing, honestly.
But hey, you know, I can tell right now just from briefly skimming through the Pixar page here that I am definitely in the minority. I mean, this has 36,000 likes and less than 1,000 dicks likes. Dicks likes.
Slap it.
But all the comments are very positive, so I'm happy because what was the last original? Coco? That wasn't too long ago, but you know, Coco.
I don't know. See, that's the thing is Pixar has entered a phase in their lifespan where it's not always an assured great movie anymore. So that's the thing that worries me now about every Pixar movie. Is this going to be great, or is this going to be like The Good Dinosaur was one where I found a lot of things to appreciate, but ultimately I didn't find it to be a very super memorable movie at its core. I was mostly like, yeah, I've kind of seen this story. It's nicely told for sure, and it looks incredible.
Yeah.
But, you know, and that's what I fear this could turn into, you know, at the same time. And this teaser doesn't really give you one sense or the other.
This does have some like Monsters Inc. vibes, and the guy did Monsters University, which was
the preferred Monsters
film. But we'll see. We'll see.
At worst, it'll be all right.
Most likely, I'll be in the theater. Yeah. What did you guys think of this trailer? Leave it in the comment boxes. Hey, before we wrap this up, I would like to give a Patron of the Day shout out to a woman named Adelia Chamberlain. Adelia Chambo. I'm going to leave a link in the description box. I highly suggest you guys check this out. And I read this prior to watching Avengers Endgame the third time. She wrote a wonderful think piece, the psychological side of Avengers Endgame. And I loved everything she had to say. We talked in messages, then she wrote this piece. And it really dives into the psychology of the characters' journeys throughout. And then when I saw it a third time, I was like, there's a lot of what she kind of put at the forefront of my mind. So guys, go check it out. Insert stupid Patreon joke about you too. And there you go. Subscribe to the Reject Nation. Click that notification bell. See you guys soon.